Welcome to Therapy Through Cards. Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Before I get into the reading, I'll just sort of give you guys a little bit of like a rundown of, where I'm at, why I haven't posted for a while. I don't know if you guys, I don't even know if I've told anyone or any of my YouTube family, but yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, I would say about 3 weeks ago, I found out like my mum passed away. So I have been, like, I'm the executor, so I've been having to organize everything, manage all my mum's affairs and everything, while at the same time grieve. And it's really interesting because, when it comes to grief, and like my heart is just pours out so much love for those that have lost someone, someone, that is very dear to them, okay? But going back to the grieving process, I always thought grief, the idea of grief is like you feel it straight away, or it's like this big emotional outburst after any sort of big loss, and that is like the release, and that's part of the grief. But it's interesting, it's not like that for me. I don't have those big emotional outbursts at the moment, and that's when my brain's like, okay, so grief is like a process. It doesn't take a couple days or a week or 3 weeks, or like I don't even know how long it's gonna take. But I just know that I'm gonna just have to be gentle with myself and accept that my life is gonna be a bit chaotic at the moment, and just no idea basically what's happening in my life. Like, that's how I feel right now. I just feel like, when you lose someone that you really, really love or is just so close to you, it just feels like no one else exists in the world. You feel so utterly alone, like completely alone. Maybe that's just a thing when it comes to your mother. But so basically I'm just like rambling, but that's basically why I haven't really done anything on YouTube or any of my creative content, which I absolutely love, because of my energy. And it's like, oh, now I have to put myself into that energy of doing what I love, and it just feels so wrong. But I can't do nothing. I have to kind of push myself, even if it is uncomfortable and it feels like I shouldn't be doing what I love. But I don't think that's going to interfere with my messages or anything for you guys. And if I sound really weird, it's because I instantly, as soon as I got back to my hometown, after dealing with, the funeral and everything, I got sick. I got the flu, and it was worse than COVID. It was like 4 times worse than COVID. Like, I seriously had this, I think there's like influenza going around, but we were also freaking shit scared of COVID. And my God, this flu that I had, I was in bed, like the headaches. Anyway, I'm still standing, and we're gonna see how this YouTube video goes, guys. And I've decided for the reading, what we're gonna be looking at for you guys is what good luck, good fortune is about to come your way. And these decks are all new, and I'm really excited because I feel like these decks in general, compared to some of my other decks, have a level of substance and depth to them. So I always get excited when that happens, because it's like, oh, there's gonna be so many messages. But today we're using hair clips, and I know that's not usually my thing, but I felt drawn to do it. So you guys choose your hair clip, choose your pile. I'm going to have a look at your good luck that is coming your way. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. So trust your intuition and let's get into it. Okay, let's start with pile number 1. Welcome to your reading, my loves. Okay. I may not sound my most cheerful or my most alive or normal self, but you know, that doesn't matter. We're just gonna do this reading no matter what state I'm in. So you chose my favorite hair clip. This is beautiful. I actually really like this. It's gorgeous. So what we're going to do today, pile number 1, is we are going to look at your good luck and your good fortune. I will shuffle and see if I can get any channels. And I like to shuffle on camera just to get, you know, just to feel your energy and just to show you that I don't put the cards where they're meant to go. What cards come out are the cards with your messages. All right, so let's get into your energy. What good luck is coming your way? Let's see if I can channel. Let's see. Okay, that is really interesting. I just got a name called Rosemary. If you are called Rosemary, wow. But there could be something to do with rosemary, the herb. You may like it, or it's just a very, like, rosemary always makes me feel very home, like at home. Like I want to be at home. It's really cozy. It's like a really nice warm feast, like a hot meal. That's what I get reminded by when it comes to rosemary. But also, like, it's such a distinctive flavor as well. So I don't know if something about food is coming in. I'm just going to prove to be lucky. Food. Maybe you guys are real big foodies. Maybe you like a good meal. Indulging in food. What else, Spirit? For pile number 1. Okay, so Spirit, like, I know some of my channels are random, but I'm just gonna have to put them out there because they come out of nowhere. So, Spirit did say, like, feeling good naked. I know that's random, but that's what's coming through. Some of you guys are feeling better in your body, is feeling better. Have you guys like to be naked? I'm not too sure, but we'll figure out what that means. Okay, I think there's like a bigger message associated with that. What else for pile number 1? It's so interesting, guys, because I know that I'm not a clearer channel due to me being so in my head. So when it comes to channeling, you have to kind of step away from yourself. Like, you have to really sort of, the best way I can describe channeling, I don't want these cards yet, Eloise. The best way I can describe channeling is you kind of have to dissociate in order for the messages to come through. And because, like, what I'm going through right now, it's a lot harder for me to sort of have that space for Spirit to come in and give the messages that you need. So you have to bear with me, guys. I may be just relying on the cards today. But anything else, Spirit? I'm trying my hardest. Anything else? Okay, another random leapfrog. Like frogs, leapfrog. What? This is the most randomest channeling I've ever had. Thanks, Spirit. Can you give me some, like, make it make sense? Okay, let me try to feel your energy because that definitely helps me, guys. So pile number 1. So yeah, okay, I am feeling like I'm just gonna give you a scene, like Spirit's setting a scene for me, like the city, you know, hustle and bustle. You're walking around, stimulated. There's like lots of lights, lots of people, lots of cars, lots to see. It could be a city maybe that you're currently in or that you may be moving to, but it's like a city girl vibe, you know, city girl at heart. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting here. So there could be something to do. I do sense like an event, maybe. We'll have a look. If you like, even if it's just like going to visit a city because of a special occasion, that could definitely be the case. Like nice food, nice wine, like I'm sensing that. All right, I don't have many cards for you guys, but actually I'll get you 2 more and then we'll have a look at your cards. What else, Spirit, for pile number 1? Good luck and good fortune. What can you tell me? Okay, so Spirit did say an auditory message, don't waste your potential. So you guys have a lot of potential. Some of you guys may actually be studying as well, moving to travel to study. This is giving me like youngish vibes, like young creative vibes. Like you guys are really like hip and a bit like you like fashion. If you don't, you just like to explore. I am getting exploration. What else, Spirit, for pile number 1? Okay. So, okay, guys, I'm just going to put it straight out there. So Spirit is saying that there's something that you can be better at, okay? Especially with that potential. It's like, you know those young, this doesn't have to be you, but it could just be the energy that Spirit wants you to get into. You know those young uni graduates or college graduates, and they're just so full of like, I can take on the world, I have so much confidence, you know, I'm gonna be an engineer, I'm gonna be a doctor, you know, I have it in me, you know, I'm gonna make my parents proud. It's that young ambition that I'm picking up here, but it's also very sweet and divine and just exciting in the sense that things are new, but you have direction, if you get what I mean. It's not like you're lost, you don't know where to go or anything. If you're feeling stuck, definitely go to a different scenery, because Spirit here is creating a scenery for me to share with you, and it's interesting. There's lots going on, you know. Some of you guys may be stuck in the same place, or some of you, it doesn't give me the vibe that you don't want to go out and explore or have anything exciting going on, but there's something about you needing to move from where you're at for some of you, okay? If you don't resonate with the whole, I don't feel like I'm going to be an engineer or anything. But there's definitely new horizons coming in, which I think are going to be proven to be very lucky for you. Definitely watch your intentions. The intentions that you have are, oh my God. It's just, Spirit is giving me what you want, you can have really easily, because of basically your energy that I'm channeling right now. It's just so pure and so young and so like you have that drive and determination, but it just comes with no baggage, if you get what I mean. But let's have a look at your cards. I hope you're getting the kind of scenery that I'm painting for you. And oh my goodness, guys. Oh, I love this. Okay, so you guys chose this deck here. All right, and look at it. It is busy. Looks like there's a city here. It's insane, right? So you actually chose a city. And I'm so curious to see what cards you got. I want to say the name, but I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to say it's the Citadel. I hope I said that right, but that's what the name of the deck that you chose, pile number 1. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the card that's turned over. You guys got strength and guidance. Strength and guidance from your angel. This is the angel deck, strength and guidance. So you have definitely, your angels are guiding you, but you also have a lot of strength within yourself, and I do pick that up. I think you're protected as well with any sort of new venture that you want to do or leap into the unknown is very lucky for you. It's a very favorable energy for you. So anything you want to do, go for it. It will be successful. So let's keep going. A celebration, family, the shepherd. It just gives me that, like, you know, that warm, sharing a nice warm meal with your family. So you could be around, okay, this is giving me two things. So you may have some things to celebrate with your family, okay? Because I actually feel the more I tap into your energy, the more lucky you are, okay? With just going ahead with any sort of intentions or anything that you want to do, okay? Celebration, yes. You may have something to celebrate with your family real soon, but I'm also sensing here that you do cherish family, okay? The shepherd, it just makes me feel like you have, especially giving me another channel. You guys may want to build a family, okay? You may be doing that right now. That just came through, but you are very family orientated and your luck comes from your family, all right? So I would cherish those connections with your family, all right? Because I think there could be opportunities coming through them. But nonetheless, you are such a valuable family member, okay? And because it's next to the guidance, I know that's your angels guiding you, but you know, you may have some what they call it, ancestors as well coming through. Let's keep going. Observe. Interesting. I keep going. I got a few. We've got Neptune. And Neptune's the 12th house, and then you've got number 12 here, which I find interesting. I kind of feel like there's such a overlap with these two cards. Like the connection is the same. And if you guys don't know, I read energy. So these two cards, the energies are the same. So we'll get to that in a second. The Archer. You know what, guys? This is hilarious because, like, I don't have kids yet, but when I do, I'm going to call my son Archer. So when this card comes out, I already feel like it's very lucky. It's very, it's beautiful. And oh my God, look what it says. Look what it says, guys. Biding your time, planning ahead. And you've got like an arrow here. All right. And I always have a look at where the arrow is pointing. So it's pointing to this tarot card. So we'll have a look at, you know, what you're planning here with this tarot. You know what? I'm going to do it now. The Nine of Pentacles, rewards. I love this. So guys, if you're doing some planning right now, yeah, it's going to pay off. You're going to get some rewards here. But you guys are planning to be, I feel like, gain prosperity here with the Nine of Pentacles. But it's interesting with the Archer because you got to aim right? To hit the target. But like, I'm going to go back to the example that I gave at the beginning with the university. Like, I kind of feel like you already have an aim, you know? And this Nine of Pentacles is basically like, you'll be rewarded for it. It's successful. It's great. Take that path, take that avenue. We'll see if I can kind of be specific with the path that you're taking that is going to be really, really lucky, bring you good fortune. But the Nine of Pentacles is basically good fortune in itself. So you're definitely going to be rewarded. But I want to show you what it's under, okay? It's under the Neptune card. The Neptune, for me, I'm just going to read what it says here. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. In this case, I don't see that it's an illusion that is like toxic or it's one that doesn't bring you any good luck. You know what I mean? It's more actually quite favorable in terms of like, what are your fantasies? What do you yearn? What are your desires? Because it's next to the Archer, which is like you're aiming at basically what it is that you're yearning for. You're yearning for something. You're aiming at something. So you're going to be rewarded. I want to know exactly what the rewards are, but it's going to be different for everyone. This observe card is very fascinating. Spirit wants you to observe, to focus your observation on something. We'll have a look at a little bit of that. Because it's next to the Neptune, yeah, focus on your dreams, focus on your fantasies, bring your fantasies to life. That's definitely... And it's interesting because I got like... Sometimes Spirit will give me tarot cards in my mind, not even here, that I pulled out. It's like, maybe I don't even have to pull some cards out here. I'll just channel the tarot cards through my mind. But it's so much more fun having the cards here. But the Fool card kept coming up at the beginning. So taking risks, taking chances, going, you can, it's interesting because the Archer, I would say, what I was about to say was like, you can go in blind and be very lucky. All right. But with the Archer, it's like, you can't really be blind and shoot an arrow and hit the target. But I feel like in this case, you can. It's like, you can attract your dreams, fantasies, and longings and build long-term success with the Nine of Pentacles, because this is like self-made, you know? What you put, what efforts you put in, it was all you. It was no one else. And I know that I said that focus on your families, because I feel like they're going to help you with opportunities and everything. But I feel like this is support. If you don't feel supported by family, that's definitely not for you then. Just take the celebration. There'll be something that you'll be celebrating. Maybe you don't get along with your family and something, this good luck and good fortune changes the relationship that you have with your family. That's definitely the case for some of you. Okay, so let's turn over some more cards, because I was going to say this is exciting, and it is. You got abundance next to rewards. How lucky can you get? So good fortune is definitely yours. And what I like about this, we're going to make sure it's not like if it's apples or potatoes. Like, I can never understand if it's like, if that is apples, then we have an apple here as well. But it could be a potato. It could be a bag of potatoes or a bag of apples. Nonetheless, it's like comfort food, I feel. If it's potatoes, comfort food. Feels good. And let's read it, by the way. Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. So fortune is yours, but it's below the observe. So makes me sense that you already know that you can have it. Because we have the rainbow here. Rainbow is good luck as well. So what are you focusing on? What are you focusing on, pile number one, okay? Do you have any fantasies that are just going on in your mind? Do you really want to make them real life? Because that's huge here with the Neptune. Neptune also is very mysterious and spiritual and magical as well, because they've got a unicorn on here. But it's giving me this sense of you can make your dreams a reality, and there is no dream that is too crazy, especially when it comes to the Fool card that keeps coming in my mind. So observe your dreams as well. Also, observe your dreams not just in waking state, but when you're sleeping. Let's keep going. Interesting. Fragmented energy under the shepherd. We got the 6. Okay, that's an interesting one. Let's have a look at what's next to that one. The resting tree, patience and stillness. Okay. So, all right, I'm getting another channel. This is like a little bit of a tougher energy, but it's okay because, like, look over here. I wouldn't worry about this. If some of you have been feeling like it's Okay. Sorry, like spirits can feel like so many different channels. I was gonna say that some of you guys could be feeling, you know, this card here is more like emotionally quite drained or just feeling a little bit out of place. But, okay, the energy of the card doesn't really match what it means. So I read energy, that's what I do. So usually for this definition, I would say that some of you guys are feeling out of place. You're trying to find the pieces in order to fulfill you. And I want to come back to your potential, because that was big here. It's like this little seed, like Spirit's giving me this vision that your potential is just a little seed, but it's like got so much more growth to happen, so much more growth. And it's insane. Like you're not even actualizing a percentage of your potential at the moment, which is really exciting. Really, really, really exciting. So, and it's also like, I know I'm rambling with this card because I would say that this card would tell me that you're feeling emotionally in discomfort, but I don't feel that overall with all your cards. I don't sense that. So I'm trying to figure out here with this card is that you guys are going to get your fortune and your good luck by having to maybe arrange a few puzzle pieces. And I say this metaphorically, okay, because no, like with the Archer, it's like Spirit is telling me that you're gonna have to fire your arrows maybe a couple times, or you're gonna have to find a different, I don't even know what this is called, bow, yeah, bow, that suits you or that fits, or it's like adapting or correcting mistakes. But purely, I kind of feel like it's learning through experience this card is giving me, and it's okay. I do feel like this woman, the energy of this woman is very naive, you know, but also just going back to the beginning where I kind of felt like you had this young ambition to feel here. So don't worry about the emotions here for this card. I don't think it's really relevant for your reading, which is interesting. If some of you guys have felt like your energy is a bit off, look at this. We have the resting tree. Patience and stillness. So Spirit is definitely kind of encouraging you to rest your energy. Maybe you're trying to pull your energy in many different directions, okay, which makes you feel maybe a little bit lost, like not lost with your overall vision or anything here with the arrow and the bow, but you it's like lost in the sense of that you expect more of yourself. And I feel like with the resting tree, it's like, don't be so hard on yourself. This is a journey. Your luck will have to come, you know, like you will get luck, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to get obstacles or trials and tribulations. Like that's life. You will get that. But make sure you really, like Spirit is telling me now, to pay attention with how you react to challenges, because you cannot have challenges without having the Fool card. Like the Fool is an amazing energy. Like it's really positive. It's going out into the unknown, but there are so many things that the Fool is going to have to face, but he knows that he's able to do it. He's able to work it out, you know, anything that comes his way, you know, whether that's like an animal that's going to come and, you know, that crosses his path, or if it's a big storm that happens, you know, he's ready for it. So just focus on your attention of how your attitude, basically, because it kind of feel like these little puzzle pieces are just like little pieces that you just kind of like pull off and attach to yourself depending on the situation, you know. They're like helping hands. It's quite beautiful. But also with the resting tree, like, don't be so hard on yourself. Make sure that you're getting enough rest, okay? Because you need a lot of rest here with the strength. So you guys are definitely on a journey. Damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay, 9 of Pentacles is relying on yourself, which is interesting, and it's next to Damsel. So this is lovely. So you guys, I don't know if you're in relationships or anything, but this is about having healthy relationships that are, I feel like, healthy for you, allow your independence, allow you to go after your dreams, your desires, your ambitions, you know. They may be, I'm feeling with this card here, is that they may, it's the relationship where you feel free and you don't feel tied down. That is what's coming. And I think that that is good fortune, especially for you guys that are looking for relationships. It's definitely not the, you know, the clingy type of relationship, or the codependent, or the toxic, or relationships that will mirror your shadow aspects. I mean, all relationships do that, but I feel that the person, especially if you're single, there are definitely potential suitors out there for you. I definitely see that coming in, okay? But they have their shit together. That's basically what I mean in a nutshell. So I think the Observe card, pile number 1, is just basically, if you guys have dreams or aspirations or yearnings, okay, it's not an illusion, it's real. That's what I feel, okay? With the Archer, you can aim you can focus your attention on those desires and those longings and what you want, you know, and it's all going to pay off with the 9 of Pentacles and abundance. I know that your messages weren't like really specific on exactly what your luck is, but sometimes Spirit doesn't do that. But let's get some other messages to see if we can get some specifics. But overall, pile number 1, I would really encourage you to try something new, okay? Or get out and go to a new location or have a new experience. You never know where that will lead. I think that will be very, very lucky for you, bring you good fortune. Okay, so we're going to finish up with some intuitive messages. My God, guys, I'm like sweating in here. It's insane. Okay, let's just continue. Oh, what was I saying? This is so sweet. Look at this, guys. Go meet some new people. Someone wants to meet a person exactly like you. I think it's this card here. How exciting. Oh. These fake nails makes it so hard to pick up these cards. I don't know how people do them. I'm new to fake nails. And wow, what a limitation. Okay, past. Yeah, landed on fragmented energy and you know what? It could mean past lessons that you're learning. Also with the family, like I said before, I do kind of feel like if you don't have a best connection with your family, or you're not in contact with your family, this is interesting because I didn't even realize it was a below family. Like, there could be some closure or some stuff, loose ends that need to be tied up in terms of your family. I feel like that will happen. That's part of the good luck and the good fortune and the celebration. Mastery and craftsmanship of a skill or hobby that will take up all your spare time. You are taking an interest to the next stage. Possible recognition if you share your skill. So here we are getting a little bit more of the specifics with the good luck. So that is definitely very specific. So if you guys have a skill and you know you do, or you're working on a hobby, definitely recognition, or just taking an interest to the next level. Very interesting. There are secrets being hidden from you. Soon you'll find out something important that you need to know. Trust issues may be present. Okay, so this is good luck though, because we're talking about your luck and good luck. So, and it's interesting because Neptune things can be a little bit like ambiguous, you know, not obvious, or very secretive energy as well, mysterious. So it's landing on the Nine of Pentacles, so you're going to find out something very important. All right. Interesting. And then we have darkness. Oh, I love this. Okay. So, okay. This is really nice. So, guys, if you have felt like I said before, the energy doesn't give me that energy, but you're very strong with the strength and your vision and your ability to handle darkness when it comes is going to be very, very fortunate for you, okay? Because it's like the darkness is telling me about like hurdles and challenges, and because you can not escape challenges, guys. It's you're gonna have them, so how you deal with them is what can't even get my words out, but it's what matters with how you deal with darkness. And I feel like here is that you will do that really, really well. This isn't the darkness where I feel like you're in despair and you're just like, I can't handle this, you know, I'm weak, or I want to avoid the darkness. No, this is like I'm going to rise up to the challenge of getting through the darkness. I'm not going to let the darkness hold me back, you know. I'm going to fire my arrow as many times as I need to be successful with the Nine of Pentacles to reap the rewards, you know. I'm going to hit the target that gives me the rewards, no matter how hard it is at times, because it does get hard. You can't have an easy sail, guys, as much as I'm talking about your luck. But your luck comes from your strength, your courage, and your perseverance. And I definitely feel like that's going to help you. And I definitely feel for some reason with you guys is that you have all the resources to get yourself out of any challenges, which is really exciting. And I really want to put that out there. I definitely feel like that is your overall energy. But I also want to give you another channel that Spirit gave me, okay? If you guys have had issues in your relationships, I definitely feel like you're going to see a turn of good luck with your relationships, or with the type of people that you're connecting with, or that you will meet, or there's going to be an easier flow or more compatibility, like having a relationship where you feel like, wow, I can also go for my dreams, but have a good relationship as well. I don't have to worry about the person that I'm with, or the person letting me not go after my dreams or my desires or my fantasies with the Neptune, you know. I definitely feel like this person, it doesn't matter, like if you're in a relationship, wow, you're gonna be able to work through the challenges that comes in a relationship as well. That's amazing. But if you guys are taking an interest or a hobby to the next level, if you are working on something here with the mastery, you're going to have people come in and encourage you and support you and want you to do that. You know, you're not going to be around people that are selfish or need a lot of attention and don't understand that, you know, you also have a life outside of a relationship. So that's really exciting for you. So pile number 1, I think I'm going to leave your reading there. That was very exciting. I feel that if there's anything new that you want to do, this is basically like your reading in a nutshell. Go and do it. You're going to be surprised with the fact that you can actually achieve it and do it and pursue it and make something of it. But also it's going to be very successful. So yeah, if you guys like my style of readings and my energy, make sure to subscribe for future readings. I'm not doing any private readings at the moment just because of what I'm going through, but I'll update you if that changes. Okay, so let's get into pile number 2. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading, welcome to your luck and your good fortune. I'm excited to do this reading. I'm like sweating. I feel like doing a reading is like the equivalent of having a sauna. Which I think is good because I find saunas a bit, I don't know, claustrophobic. Goodness, wow. Maybe I'm just like sweating all my trauma out right now that I'm going through. Hope so. But let's get into your good fortune and your good luck. Okay, you chose a softer energy, which is nice. Like, it's a softer, there's room for change, there's flexibility, there's options, there's being okay with going with the flow and taking your time and doing things that you love. There's this energy coming through about like indulging. You can work hard, but like you have time to indulge. And I think maybe that's the luck that's coming in. Maybe some rest, maybe some like a holiday, or maybe being able to have a weekend away or some time off. Like, that's what I'm getting here. But we'll keep going. Let's get more channels. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle on camera. And I'm going to tap into your energy. We'll see what comes out. I'm not much of a clearer channel as I usually am. But we'll see what wants to come through. Spirit for pile number 2. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so Spirit just said to me, through hail, rain, or shine. I know that's not the order that you say it, but doesn't matter what weather is coming your way, you're going to make it. You're going to make it through it. So maybe some of you guys are feeling like your life's in a storm right now. But there's hope, there's glimmer, there's room for a second chance, or there's room for a reset, or let's do it again. That's the energy I'm getting. So maybe something hasn't ended yet. You're gonna give it one more shot. This is just what I'm feeling here for some of you. But let me try to I'll get a few more channels, and then I'll really try to get into your energy for your luck and your good fortune. So Spirit just gave me an auditory message, which was interesting. Let the memories fade away. Let the memories fade away. So maybe you guys are ready to let go. Not even let go, but not have to, don't need to hold on to those memories anymore. Guys, with the channeling, just take what resonates. Just, there could be someone out there that needs to hear this. Wow. Okay, that was a pretty impressive vision, guys. So some of you guys, okay, this isn't going to be all for all of you. I think it's such a beautiful, beautiful vision, so I'm just going to share it. So some of you guys, or one of you, or a couple of you have clothing of someone else's and you're wearing it. Well, Spirit just gave me the vision of you're keeping it, you're holding it, you're wearing it. You don't want to let it go. And if it's not a t-shirt, maybe you have something of someone in the past, and Spirit is saying that it's time to let that go. It's safe to let it go. It's safe to, and I'm not saying, and I know I said second chances, and I don't mean that in sense of like, oh, if this is to do with a relationship, I don't sense that there is a second chance in the relationship. I think it's bigger than that. I think the luck is in, you know, I'm going to have a second chance of life. Because sometimes when we do have relationships in the end and it's tragic, it feels like life ends with us, right? It's horrible. So with the second chances, it's like, I can breathe again. If that is relationship or a person, it could be maybe you guys want to try your hands at something that you were scared of. So you prolonged it. That's also coming through here for you guys, okay? So maybe you had some fears or you just weren't ready, but now the time is right. That's also coming through. Take what resonates with that. But yeah, definitely, it's like a new day. You know, there's this beautiful, beautiful quote where it's like, the point of a new day is to give us a second chance, or to give us one more. What is it, Eloise? It's really beautiful. It's just basically another chance of believing in yourself, or believing that life's worth it, or you have what it takes. You have what it takes to seize the day. I will say you guys have a little bit more emotion than the first pile in terms of your energy. So if you guys are feeling maybe some strong emotions, or things have been emotionally taxing for you, tiring, then this is definitely a confirmation that this is your reading. But yeah, things are going to just seem brighter for you, and we'll have a look at the cards for, hopefully we can get some specifics, but we'll just see a little bit more about, I'm going to tap into your energy while I just get you 2 more cards. Can you see your cards a little bit? There we go. Just going to get 2 more cards for pile number 2, Spirit. What's their luck and good fortune? Let me tap into their energy. Okay. Like, I don't know if I want to endorse this, but this is what Spirit said. So make them cry. Make them cry. Far out. Why is this like I always want to like touch on many different areas, but sometimes Spirit will really hone in on an area, and in this case a relationship. But so someone, I'm not, if you guys have had like a bad ending in a relationship and there maybe are still some like energetic cords there, and I'm not endorsing you to go and like make this person cry, but what is coming through is I kind of feel like they will see you moving on if this is relationship to a person. This person that hurt you, or not even hurt you, but it just didn't work out, they're gonna see how well you end up doing in life. I don't know whether that's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be now. It's probably gonna be like in the future some point. They're gonna touch base with you, and they're gonna see how well you're doing, and how much you've changed and evolved, and they're gonna cry in the sense of, not that they wish they never let you go, but in the sense of, wow, I respect that person, you know, I'm so happy for them. It's like tears of joy. So that was for some of you. I know that's not going to be for all of you. If it comes to relationships and you're single, or you're in a really happy relationship. I think there is definitely something here where you need to focus on yourself. If this isn't something to do, this emotional, deep feelings that I'm getting with your energy, if it is not related to a relationship, then I feel like there is going to need to be some space for you to sort this out. But we're talking about your luck and good fortune, so we're gonna tap into that. I'm sort of really getting your energy, which is interesting. I'm just gonna get you one more card. But this is almost like healing that's taken maybe like a decade, you know, like you're coming out of like a decade of healing. It's like the rain has come and you're like in this hot desert. Ew, this is fascinating. Let's just have a look at the cards. Okay, so but the first card is hope. Wow. Anticipate, aspire, and foresee. Faith. Faith, guys. You have heaps of faith. I think you're going to be getting a little bit more faith from spirit or your spirit guides or your angels. They're going to help you believe that whatever ending it is that's happened or anything tragic, you're going to see a way out, or you're just going to see that there's more to life. I definitely feel like this is like a huge new beginning for you, where maybe some of you guys are starting from scratch, you know? Or this may be for some of you that may want a career change. So it kind of feels like you're just starting clean again. So definitely this starting clean, or this reset, or this freshness, or to get to that point, pile number 2 for you is good luck. I because I think you struggled prior to this. Maybe you didn't have so much faith in a new day or your future, or because spirit is giving me this the energy of like, I can't really see your future. So maybe you guys didn't really have an idea or weren't in that mental space to see a future. That's for just some of you, okay? If that doesn't resonate. And then I kind of just feel like it's something that you've gone through, like a loss or an ending that was really hard, and it's like, oh, now I have to have faith, like now I have to keep life going, and it can be tough. So spirit is here giving you so much faith and hope to feel that anticipation. Like the card says anticipate, which is exciting. You're like looking forward to tomorrow or next week or next month, and we'll see what you're looking forward to. It's exciting. So let's keep going. Gemini. And it's interesting, I decided to pull this card over. Usually I would go in order, but I decided to pull this card over. So you have communication coming in to look forward to. With Gemini here, it says the energy is communicative, okay? Mischievous, lively, witty, informative, stimulating exchange. So there's something new that is going to grab your interest or your attention that proves to be very lucky for you. Also, you could be a Gemini. You may have Gemini in your chart, but this is exchange of words. And Geminis, they have interests, you know, they don't engage in something that's not interesting. So I think what's coming in is something that piques your interest, which is lucky. It's exciting. We'll get more information. Oh, 3 of Cups, celebration. Part number 1 at that too. So definitely saying, guys, like your good fortune is news, like good news. News and like Gemini. As soon as I look at Gemini, I think of a text message or a letter or someone Facebooking you or a word of mouth. But with the Three of Cups, it's like basically that celebrating with your friends or your family or just having a really good time. You're really pleased with what knowledge has come your way. So that's really exciting. Taking steps. Oh my God. I love that because I think it's really relevant for your energy pile number 2. You now have the faith to take steps. And I really want you to have a look at this magical moment. Okay, so steps are very prevalent in your reading. Can you see? We have 2 girls. One of them, well, she's about to take the steps, and one of them is just starting to walk up the steps. So I take this as you're going to have the faith to pursue, I want to say pursue some, just, I feel like engaging in life, like whatever you want to do, whatever, because Spirit just keeps telling me that maybe for some of you, your life was on pause and now it's like, I can go after now, or I can pick it up where I left it. And I know that I have the ability to do so. I have the faith now. You know, maybe this loss or something that you went through put you on hold and put you stagnant, and you just didn't have hope or faith to walk up the steps anymore. It's interesting how we have steps up to a house or to a big building. I think you just have the steps to go after whatever intention that you have. You know, even if, like, Spirit is just giving me, like, even if it's just to clean your freaking house. You know, it could be as little as that, or it could be as big as, you know, applying for a new job. But you have the faith to take those steps. Let's have a look at this beautiful deck. Oh, the Witch, Experimentation, Rebellion. Wow, the Witch. You guys may be a witch. You may like witchcraft. But the experimentation is really standing out for me. And the rebellion, you know, maybe you do something a little bit rebellious. Or you do something in a different way. So you're trying something new here. And you see that it works. But nonetheless, Spirit is saying your good fortune and your good luck will come when you do things differently and experiment. Because then it gets next to the Three of Cups. So you'll be celebrating doing something a little bit rebellious. So rebellious just gives me this feeling of like maybe not doing what everyone else is doing. Not having to conform to the rules or conform to anyone telling you what to do. So this is like, maybe you guys are like, hey, I don't want to do what this person is telling me, or, you know, I don't want to follow what my family want me to do, or I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to try it this way. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Let's keep going. Let's see what else. Let's have a look what it's under. Compassion. Ooh. That's the Angel of Compassion. Okay. So I love how you've got compassion. So don't be so hard on yourself. And then we have Strength. Oh, amazing. Strength under faith. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, iron, power. And it's not the strength that is like the warrior strength. You know, I'm going to go after it with all my might and all my perseverance, and I'm this tough, strong go-getter energy. No, with it next to the compassion, it's like I give myself so much self-love. I give myself time. I give myself positive affirmations, you know. I give myself a nice warm bath. I give myself the nurturing that I need. All right? That's what gives you so much strength. The monk nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. This tells me that you guys are very spiritual. Or you can connect to spirit, okay? Maybe you're trying to, or you will have a stronger connection with spirit. Maybe spirits helped you take these steps. Gemini, or some sort of spiritual practice, okay? I do sometimes think with the monk nun next to Gemini that it could be like definitely spirits communicating with you. But in this context, I just kind of feel like you're really, really tapping into your spiritual center as a force to help you take the steps. That's what the good luck is. Joy and stability. Okay, guys, so we have stability twice. So I definitely feel like for you, because we have stability on this pile here. Let me see here. Strength, stability in this hour, and then we have joy and stability. So I really want to enforce for you guys, if you guys have been feeling a little bit unstable, your luck and good fortune is the fact that you're going to start to feel more stable, more secure. Okay? But at your pace, I really want to enforce that. Like, see, enlighten, visualize, interpret. The seer with the monk nun. Enlightened. So you're going to be feeling quite enlightened. But I'm also sensing here with these two cards, with the taking steps and the visualize, is that see yourself taking the needed steps that you need to do in order to move yourself ahead in life, or in order to make yourself feel better. Or it's giving me this sense that you guys just want your life to be a little bit more in control. You don't want your emotions to rule yourself, for some of you, okay? You're really wanting like a really sound foundation. You're really wanting a really nice routine. It's really exciting. So let's get some of your intuitive messages. Let's get some specifics. A little bit more about your luck and your good fortune for pile number 2. Let's see what wants to come through. All right. I'm going to start over here. Usually I start over there. I'm going backwards and being a rebel for you. Oh, turn your self-doubts into appreciation. Oh my God. You have so much to offer. Focus on creating feel-good vibes. And I feel like you can do that by visualizing. Visualizing what gives you joy, you know, here. What gives you pleasure. Because you do have so much to offer. So self-doubts, turn them into appreciation. What do you appreciate in your life? Like that could just be one freaking step. Powerful. So you, on the monk nun, like you have like seriously a powerful connection with spirit. I honestly feel like spirit thinks you're very powerful. You may not realize how powerful you are. Life loves you. Cheer up and start celebrating today like a gift just for you. Oh my God. And we have celebrate. Like maybe I want you guys, if you don't know tarot, I want you to really look up the 3 of Cups and really, this is the dominant card for you in this reading. This is the energy you need to encapsulate, okay? 3 of Cups, you know, it could just be going out and having fun with your friends or having fun with people that make you feel good, doing things that make you feel good, celebrating, like having your favorite cup of tea, walking around your favorite flowers, or there's just something here about celebrating the moment, like celebrating today as if it's a gift for you. Because then I kind of feel like then the luck and the good fortune is going to come based on how you feel. So focus on how you're feeling. You need a holiday. Go take a getaway with a loved one. That's very specific. Some of you need a holiday. And then we have intense. I just think that's your energy. This energy is pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. But it's that intensity that gives you the ability to take on another day. It's the intensity that you have that you can actually use as a strength. All right. Maybe like I'm getting this vibe here that maybe you feel like you're just too intense for people, or too intense for your own good. But I wonder if there's a way that you can harness that intensity and use it as a benefit for you. It's almost like use it as self-development in some way. I feel also here with the intense is like Spirit is giving you intense faith in yourself. And I'm not surprised because you have a lot of like spiritual cards here with the Monk Nun and the Seer. So part number 2, that was your reading, that was your messages. I hope something resonated. If you guys liked my energy or my style of reading, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for future readings. I'm not doing any private readings at the moment, just while I just kind of like grieve and like go through this like roller coaster that I'm going through. Okay, let's get into pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We are going to be looking at your luck and your good fortune, and you chose this beautiful deck, which is my newest tarot deck. I absolutely adore it. I should know what it's called. It is the... Oh, how sweet. It's the Wandering Star. Guys, I sometimes don't even pay attention to the titles of my decks. I just intuitively pick them. But it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. It's probably my favorite tarot deck right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle. Pile number 2 was draining, I will admit. Like, I'm exhausted from that. So I'm just going to try to like re-energize myself for you. And we're going to get your messages, your channeled messages. Okay, Spirit. Pile number 3. What good luck, good fortune is coming their way? Okay, all right. I got a really vivid vision for you, and it's interesting because I kind of feel like it's a past life vision, you in a past life. Oh wow. Only because of like the era. So the vision like was of like an old, like of a beautiful lady like in the I would say like 1800s, and just like stunning, and she's like in her mirror, looking in her mirror, brushing her hair in like a beautiful gown. But the time was like way back in the 1800s. So I am sensing that maybe you guys are, if you guys are doing some past life work, then this reading is definitely for you, because past lives are coming in. Maybe there's someone that would contact you. Maybe you are working through some past life karma. We'll get more on this, Spirit, but that was the vision I got. It was beautiful. Like you got, it was you. I'm 100% sure it was you. If you're a male, I still kind of feel like maybe this could be like a connection in your life. Or nonetheless, it was definitely a female that I saw. But what else, Spirit? What good luck or good fortune is coming? Okay, yeah. Also, a letter. Like I'm getting like a old... Oh, so weird. What is this? This is so bizarre. Like I'm getting like a past life of yours. So like an old-fashioned letter being written. Okay, Spirit, give me more, because it's like, what about today, right now? How does this tie into them right now? What does it tie into your good luck as well? Could be something to do with karma. Spirit. Okay. All right, so I just got, okay, sometimes I'll get like auditory messages of actual people coming in. So this could be maybe like an ancestor or a guide of yours, because they just said, like, it's a voice. Like sometimes in my channels, I can tell whether it's like a normal channel of information or whether it's someone actually speaking to me. So there is definitely someone in a past life that wants to connect with you, and because we're talking about your good luck and good fortune, it could prove to be very fortunate for you. So just pay attention. I'll try to like get specifically what they're trying to say, but it can sometimes be quite hard. And it's interesting because when I channel people, my energy gets zapped even further, like more. So I have to really collect myself. Pile number 3, because yours is a very interesting reading. Okay, Spirit. All right, anything else? Oh goodness, it's definitely someone is saying like, it's your turn, take your turn, it's your turn. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the energy, it's almost urgent. It's almost like they need to contact you. They're trying to connect with you. They want to come through. We're going to ask the cards. We're going to have a look at the cards of why this is fortunate and the reason why they're coming through. Oh, yeah. Okay, so instantly they just said to help you, but their energy is really like they need your help or something, or they're going through something a little bit crazy. They seem a little bit disheveled, or a bit like, oh, I never really let you go, or I never really, God, it's almost like they're just let their guard down a bit, or they're a bit chaotic. Their energy is a bit chaotic or dismantled, or and it's coming in as like a boy or a younger guy, wearing like old-fashioned clothes as well. Like, what do they, I really want to know what they want to say to you. What do you want to say to them? Like, how does this prove to be their luck? Okay, so they're trying to save you from bad luck. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. So maybe that's why they're the actual good luck, and that's why he's coming in. But we're gonna look at the cards, because I didn't expect this and I don't like it when it comes through, but I have to just be open and allow what comes through. So okay, I've had this happen in a few of my readings. So pile number 3, we'll see if this boy or this past life energy will kind of just quieten for a bit. The cards may help us explain a little bit about why that person came through, but we're just going to have a look at the cards and we're just going to read the energy. So we have the Sun, amazing. Clarity. The Sun is the best card to have in tarot. It's just like, there's so much energy, and whatever the cards that are surrounding the Sun are definitely illuminated and given a lot more of a positive interpretation. So we're going to have a look at that. The 8 of Cups. Change, shift, and change. Ooh, so there is a change or a shift that is proving to be very lucky for you. And I feel with octopuses is that they're so freaking clever, and they're so intelligent, like so intelligent. So there could be you walking away from something that was like the smartest thing to do. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going. What else did you get? The Queen of Wands. Oh, amazing. Fiery, passionate, loving, beautiful energy. Especially with the sun. Like, this is making you actually like physically glow. Just looking absolutely beautiful and stunning. Maybe taking care of your health. Leaving something behind actually makes you shine more, not just physically, but like your energy. So there's maybe some sort of clarity that you've finally woken up to, and that has allowed you to make the smartest possible decision to leave something behind here with the octopus. So there's definitely a shift here, a change, which is just going to be absolutely bring you so much happiness with the sun. And we have open up. Ooh, opening up. You got a planet card. The goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. So you guys are opening your spiritual center, being more in touch with your spirituality, maybe getting more spiritual downloads, connecting to your past life. Definitely here with the Vesta. It's all about within you, and it's like opening up your inner world, your I want to keep going. I know it's on the, it keeps like at the back of my mind, this past life energy. Ace of Swords. Success, change, and decisions. And you will prove to leave something behind or make a decision that will result in a loss, guys, but it's actually an advantage for you, and it's a gain with the sun. It's like, it's not something that has been taken out of your life. It's something that you'll decide to just leave behind, or it's just like doesn't work anymore, or it's just not what I want in my life. Oh, wow. Okay. We have the mentor and the martyr, learning to transcend nature of service to oneself or a cause. And then we have the mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So this is definitely makes me feel like you are really giving all of your energy, all of yourself to mentoring or giving some sort of knowledge or service to others, because you feel like it's a duty. That's definitely here with the martyr. Oh, a creative endeavor. So that could be like a creative pursuit that you're doing here, as we can see. The love maker, love, give, receive, and be. Wow, this is like giving me like the sun vibes. She's very happy, isn't she? So you could be very, very lucky in terms of love, pile number 3. Okay. Not just love in relationships intimately in your love life, but like giving love in terms of unconditional love to whatever it is here that you're a part of, with the mentor, with the service. It's like giving love to an audience or a group of people or a community. It's that as well. Also, expressing love through a creative pursuit could be proved to be very lucky and fortunate for you. Okay, there could be like a creative passion or pursuit that you actually are not aware of, but you become aware of it and you just like lose yourself in it. Or you decide to do that. Maybe you decide to take up a new, like an instrument or photography, or it could be whatever creative endeavor that you that you're interested in. But coming to these two cards, like I was talking about the past life, and I feel like these two cards have to do with it, with the opening up and the goddess within your sacred spiritual center. So I would highly recommend maybe doing past life regression, or just researching if you have no idea what past life is. You definitely have it, have experienced, and it's coming through. Like, I'd like to get a little bit more information, but I don't know if I'll get specifics. We can ask there. Okay, Spirit, what is this past life for pile number 3? Give us some more information. I'm going to actually go with your intuitive messages, because I feel like this is going to help us. So what does pile number 3 have to know about this past life energy that's coming through? And then I'll get you a few other cards, don't worry. Gives me this sense of like just acknowledging maybe you have some past life stuff to resolve, or maybe there's some gifts from a past life that you need to express here with the opening up. But we'll see what your cards have to say. Oh, your imperfections, differences are going to change the lives of others positively. Wow. On the Sun. Okay. And I love how it's your imperfections and differences, not your strengths or your smarts. You know what I mean? It's what you think people don't like about you that is going to help you be a mentor in some way. Something in your life needs to end. We can see that with the Eight of Cups. Look at your life and tell yourself, one in my life is not to my benefit. The universe wants room to give you something exciting. Wow. I mean, the Queen of Wands, she's freaking exciting, I tell you. Anything she does is like an adventure. Yeah. Breakup. Interesting. So it could be like moving on or breaking up or freeing yourself from past life karma. That definitely makes sense. Writing communication with the Ace of Swords. You could be communicating, writing. I mean, why do I feel like you guys can channel like fame and fortune? Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, yeah. Usually, all right, with our past lives, I feel for you guys, there's something that you didn't accomplish. Or, because it's interesting, because the boy that came through was like, it felt like a messenger. You know, in movies, like, I know my vision isn't of a movie or anything, but it just gives me that, a similar energy of like, there's a boy or someone that's always like delivering the letters, or is like the messenger, or is like, there's like a middleman, you know? And I feel like that person's coming through to say, hey, there's untapped. You have something here that you're meant to accomplish based on what happened in a past life. And I think the boy was coming through as like encouragement, or you need to, it's almost like it was this eagerness. The energy was like, you got to do this. You need to do this. This is what you have to do. What are you doing? It was like that energy. So you're going to give something here, okay? You're going to give something in terms of love that is going to make you really fortunate. It's going to make you famous, and it lands on the creative endeavor. So you guys need to start to realize that there's something really, you have a gift, I think, pile number 3, okay? A gift. Something that just comes naturally, and maybe that's because you developed it in a past life, and now here it's time to use it. It's the right time. The right life for you. But in order for that to come in, there is something that needs to end. As we can see here, you need to break up from something. And Spirit's not really saying what that is. We can pull a card. We can see what that is. Spirit, what do they need to break up with? What deck do I want to use? I'm going to use these little cards. Let's see. Let's see if we can see what you need to break up with. Spirit, what do they need to break up with? I'm just going to give you like 3 cards. Okay. What else, Spirit? What do they need to break up with? Oh. Oh my God. Be free, walk away, release. Okay, so this King of Wands is definitely telling me it could be a person. All right. If that's not the case, if you're single and you don't have a person, or you just don't resonate with that, this is like, this Two of Pentacles is just making me feel like you need to commit to a coin here. You need to decide, you know, this is it. This is my coin that I'm going to focus on. I feel like maybe you have too many things you're focusing on, and I just sense, like, intuitively, I kind of feel like here with the Two of Pentacles, there's distraction. The energy of this card makes me feel like uneasy. It makes me feel like I don't feel like you may be doing a number of things, but are you really getting any closer? Or are you really getting anything out of it? So it's kind of making me feel like focusing on one coin, refining your attention, getting rid of distraction, stepping into this King of Wands, I feel, if it's not a person that you need to release. I also sense with this coin, you know, you know, like I don't get any sort of certainty or good energy of this card. So pile number 3, I think I'm going to leave your reading there. What a fascinating reading, I must say. I've never had like any past life stuff come through. But if you guys resonated with my energy or you found anything useful in this reading, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm not doing any private readings at the moment, just while I go through this crazy time right now in terms of what I'm going through with my mother and stuff. But I'll let you know if that changes. And I'm sending lots of love.